Crimson here with DecoArt. Thank you for joining us today. We're going to be doing some pumpkin pours for your fall and Halloween decorations. And these are so super fun and really easy to do. And you can get so many different looks. And we're going to be having like a new pumpkin pour every week. It's every week. So we're having a lot of fun doing these over here. Pumpkin Mania! So I'm going to show you these 3 pumpkins, and there were 3 different of our ready to pour fluid art paint pour packs, and I'll tell you which one's which. This is the Groovy Gold we have. Well, they're kind of all separated out, but I'll show you when we're pouring. I'll show you each colors that are in the pack so you can get an idea what you can get. And then we also have the Soothing Nature. And then we have Sunkist. So what I did first, I'll just get right into it. You know, you can just find different size pumpkins. Now, if you wanted to do one pack for all of your pumpkins in one color, you can get so many different looks with just one pack. So, but I just wanted to show you 3 different ones just to see what you can get. So what I did first was I just got 3 varying size pumpkins. And I just took our Americana paints, which are great for base coating, and they're just really opaque and they give you just that great base. And I use the coral or cactus flower. I can't see what it's. Desert turquoise and eucalyptus leaf. I love these colors. So you can see I got a nice base coat just to sort of make a cohesive base. And I just did some extreme sheen on the top. I think I used, yeah, it was the bronze for the stems. Now you could just pour right over the stems if you like that look. I just thought I added a little sparkle. And some of our packs actually have like a gold metallic, and you can see it just really brings out that gold when you have that metallic at the top. So I'll just go ahead and get started. So our first pack, let's do the Groovy Gold. The Groovy Gold comes with fuchsia, gold, pink, and coral. Now these fluid art ready to pour paints, they're already pre-mixed and they're so fun to work with and super easy. Literally you can pour straight out of the bottle, which is great when it cuts down on the mess quite a bit. And you know, time for prep. So I really like that. So you just want to give them like a little shake. And they have a little peel top when they're new. I think I've all used these, so they're not. Make sure. Okay. Now, what I like to do is either use freezer paper to lay down so it's a non-stick surface. So like if you're going to set your pumpkin there, it won't get stuck and rip the paint off. And then if you wanted to use your excess paint, once it dries, you can peel it off and use the paint skins for other projects. And I also like to use this setup, and you can see I've used it quite a bit. If you get like a plastic tub and some sort of grate, like a closet organizer, or you know, just something that you find that has like slats or holes that the paint can drip through. And same thing, the paints, I'll show you this if you want to get closer. If you wanted to peel the paint up once it dries, use that for things. It's really fun to peel, so that's why I like using these as well. Let me go ahead and show you this. And you know, the fluid art paint is washable and it's easy. It comes off with soap and water. I just like to wear gloves so I can work in between projects and not have to wash my hands. Now all you're gonna need is like a small cup, probably like I think this is like a 3 ounce and maybe a 6 ounce cup. And you can do it however you like. Now with this one, I just kind of did the upper part. I wanted some of that base coat to show through because it's sort of like a pop of color under there with those warm and the cool colors. So what I did is I just layered the paint in the cup, and I'll show you that. So I started with fuchsia. And I kind of hold my cup at a slight angle and kind of pour on the side of the cup. And you can do, you know, the amount you want for each one. Experiment with it. I just kind of did the same amount. That gold, isn't it so pretty? And coral. And pink. And then you can layer it again, and that'll just give you even more looks like that. I love how it looks in the cup. Okay. So when you're pouring it on, with this one I didn't start at the top. I started sort of down below because I wanted some of that blue to show at the top. So I just kind of, and you can go slow and really direct where you want those lines to go. If you just want a little bit, then you can just stop, or you just can keep going. And the more you pour, the more it's going to drip down. I just love when it starts to get those stripes. So pretty. So if you get where you want to stop, let's do one more. See over here, there's a little bit more. You want to turn it around and see all the sides to see if you need to do more on one side or so. And then if you wanted to add more of one color, you can also directly pour, like I said. And that gives a whole different look. But that's what makes it fun, is that you can experiment and do different things. Which one didn't I do? Light pink. And so if you have a smoother pumpkin, it's going to run over those humps. But when you have the ones that have the creases, it's going to drip in those creases, which is cool. But if you want it to be completely covered, you can just do more paint and like move it around. But I think that one is pretty good. I like it the way it is. Simple and easy. You see how fast that took? It was literally no time at all. And you want to kind of let those extra drips come off. And then you can set it aside on some freezer paper. And like I said, when it's dry, it'll pop right off that freezer paper and you won't have to worry about ripping your pumpkin or anything. Okay, so that was really fast and easy. So if you have like tons of pumpkins, you wanted them all to be different, which we are doing in the studio, so it's really fun. So you can see that it goes pretty fast and it's really fun to do. So our next one, we're going to do the Sunkist, and I base coated it with the eucalyptus leaf. Now since I just poured that, there's some paint on there, so I'm just going to set it on some skewers just so it doesn't get that pink paint on the bottom. So the Sunkist is our golden yellow, the sienna, which is my daughter's name, ivory, and the smoky pink. I love these colors. They're really fall and beautiful and like earthy, really trendy color palette. I love it. So the same process, you just get a cup. I'm going to show you, I'm going to start more at the top and sort of move it around so you can see how that goes. What I'm going to do, instead of pouring in the side, I'm going to pour straight in the center, and you can see what that looks like. So I'm going to start with our golden yellow. So when you're pouring from the top into the center, you can see sort of mixing, not really mixing the colors, but they're not gonna lay but side by side. They're gonna like lay over top of each other, and sometimes you can get some really cool looks with that. Let's do a little bit more. All right, let's see what we got with that. So obviously, if you wanted to wait and paint these after you poured, that way, if you do get paint on the top, you can just paint over it with that metallic. Either way, just let it dry first before you start handling it. Okay. So that is fun. And I like to pick it up, and you don't want that to get pulled too deep there because it might crack on you, but if you just let it spill over, you get a nice even coat of paint. That works best. You can really move it around and get some cool swirls. And just remember, it'll continue to drip down a little bit, but if you move it around enough where it's like a thin layer, that's pretty much how it's going to dry. So obviously you wouldn't even have to base coat if you wanted to cover the whole thing in the paint, the ready to pour fluid art acrylic. You wouldn't even have to do that step, so that even saves more time. Do you see how really cool those marbled look is? Get some really cool looks. And all around is different. And even if you do the same colors every time, you're going to get a little something different. So they're all going to be unique. And that's the fun of it, I think. I just really loved how those warm colors popped against that eucalyptus Americana acrylic. And the fluid arts dry kind of satin and they're kind of shiny, so that Americana color stays matte, and it's just a nice difference there for you. So I'm going to move this one over. You can take your sticks and kind of wipe those dots. Okay. This might be a quick one today. Because we've got some big bang for a little bit of time. All right. And then our last pack is the Soothing Nature. And these are nice, soothing colors of nature. We have the deep teal, ivory again, dusty aqua, and K green. Now obviously if you wanted to mix packs, that would be fun to do as well, because you're obviously going to get different looks, and there's just so many possibilities that you can try. So I'm going to do something different this time. Instead of using a cup, I'm going to pour it directly on so you can just see how that looks. Let's grab another stick. Taller, it might be hard to see, but I'll do it. I think I'll just kind of start pouring at the top. It's kind of like I did with that last one at the end. You can just see what you get. was a nice, almost gray color. Nice and neutral. And I love this K green. It just goes with a lot of things. So see, I could stop right now and it'd be very minimal and compared to the other two. So it's just a nice touch. Or I could keep going, which I probably will because I like it. You could do different things. Let's try some experimenting. I'm just gonna layer those colors in a cup again. If I wanted to, maybe just pour on one section, see what that looks like. I could do that with each section of the pumpkin and that could be different. Let's do that. Kind of fun. These paint pours are almost meditative because you just get lost in the technique and it's just really fun to play again. You know, as adults we forget to do that sometimes. But again, this is really fun for kids as well. They can have fun experimenting too. So then if I wanted to move it, get some different kind of swirls, you can just pick it up and move it around. When you move it back, I'm going to try that on the side over there just to show you. I'm going to pour a cup, like I have been doing. Pour it in the center, sideways. That's going to give you a whole different look, and you can spread that around sort of like you would do for like a canvas if you're doing like a circle pour. You could do that all around the pumpkin and get a whole different look. But you can get our paint packs of our ready to pour fluid art on our website, shopdecoart.com, and we have so many beautiful colors. Those paint packs are handy because you don't even have to think about like which colors you want to use for a project. But you should try them all because they're really fun. And make sure you keep look out for our videos and our posts that we're going to be doing about our Pumpkin Mania. They're really fun to do, and I hope you try them out this season. That's pretty much all I have today, but I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you come back next time. Thank you. Bye.